What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marcus, and today we're doing something a little different because Monta Watch is about to unveil their new model, which looks like a Noble GMT. So I've got the Noble on in anthracite today to celebrate. Man, this watch looks amazing. I noticed that they only loomed the tip of the GMT hand, so I'm curious to see what the rest of it looks like. They dropped a couple teasers like this one or like this one. So based on that and some of the things they've said in the past in interviews and on their lives, people are assuming this is a Noble GMT. You can see the green. All right, cool. Looks like they actually just put out the images. All right, it looks like a skeletonized GMT hand. Hour markers directly on the dial. Still got the date on there. They got a blue and a green. Oh my goodness, that blue. I was telling Amanda that if they drop a blue one, that might be the one. And man, that thing looks good. Wow. All right, we're waiting for them to go live. We're gonna ask some questions. Definitely wanna get an update on the Triumph. This looks incredible, man. I'm really liking the direction this is going. I think they did it again, man. I think definitely separates itself enough from the Atlas, but it gives people like me who really like the Noble that, you know, that travel companion. Let's see what they said in the caption. Monta's elevated take on the luxury sports watch. Its no compromises utility and refined finishing. The Noble was made to go anywhere and do anything. Keeping that ethos in mind, we're excited to announce the Noble Voyager, a travel-ready dual-time take on Monta's most elegant timepiece. Wow. So it looks like they're gonna come out in 6 to 8 weeks. Pre-order now. It's gonna be the only time you can get a Monta at a discount is during this pre-order time. So once they go out that 6 to 8 weeks, they're gonna go to their full MSRP price, which I haven't seen it yet, but it's gonna go to its full price, and they're never gonna do a discount again. No Black Friday, no nothing. They should be going live to explain everything, so let's check out the website. Let's see what the website's looking like. Noble Voyager. All right, let's see. All right, so I clicked on the blue one. It looks like the same degradé blue from the original Noble. Let's click on the green one, see how they describe that. That green is nice. That is nice. I'll have to put it right next to the anthracite to see, you know, how it looks. I definitely want a contrast. So honestly, that blue one might be the one. It says this green dial is unique to the Noble Voyager. It features a multi-dimensional rehat and applied indices. The middle of the dial uses a sunburst pattern that fades into the darker edge. So very much like the anthracite or the degradé blue. It's got the bracelet upgrade from the Ocean King. Power reserve 56 hours, 150 meters of water resistance, plenty enough for everyday use. Yep, 150 just like the Noble. Noble Voyager, I like that they didn't just call it the Noble GMT, because honestly it seemed pretty kind of like a layup, honestly, if you want to just call it the Noble GMT, but Noble Voyager is nice. I like that. All right, let's get in on this live.
We've been talking about how the Noble collection is going to continue to grow. You know, it wasn't just going to be this one set of watches, time and date. And you know, when you kind of look at that particular model, it's extremely versatile, right?
I'm going to pull up their website in the other window because, man,
it just tells the time and date.
That blue one.
It's a fantastic thing for a watch to do.
Wow,
but
that looks
it doesn't
amazing.
Have a very specific goal. It doesn't have a specific purpose. It just is a general awesome watch. So we wanted to add.
I like the skeletonized GMT hand with only the loom tip. I think that looks pretty damn good.
This watch have a purpose. So we thought, let's start with the GMT function because it is such a useful function.
So they're talking about how the Noble is going to have multiple iterations, and they've said this multiple times on lives and podcasts. So, I mean, the Noble to me it's their best watch, and to make a GMT out of it or to make a smaller and a bigger case out of it, I think it's a no-brainer. So it's awesome.
And we wanted to be able to track a second time zone discreetly. We don't want to be so robust like the SkyQuest is a very robust form of that. The Atlas is a very robust way to do that at times. So this is a more discreet version of that.
Damn, that blue one looks good. I know people are going to want to see that green. So if I am able to get my hands on one to check it out to show on the channel, I'll probably grab the green one. But if I were to grab one myself, I don't know, that blue one might be the one.
But we wanted to add fun color. So we listened to our wives on this one. Justin's wife.
So they listen to their wives. Let's see if I can get you on here.
Emerald background. So that really gave us the opportunity to make a green that was potent and kind of had this emerald feel to it. And it really kind of came out really flawlessly. And it's a green sunburst degradé. So it's really got this just deep color and green. So very dynamic. Very dynamic. I'm wearing it right now and I'm not taking it off. So that's why we did it.
So it sounds like it is going to have that contrast against the anthracite, to where maybe that could be something I could have both of them. But that green does pop. So I got to see how bright it is in the middle.
The 30.5mm case, we're a little bigger than that size would typically suggest. 6.5 inch wrists, 7 1/4, 7.5. It just works. It is the Goldilocks size.
It just looks good, man.
It's a very Triumph Atlas-esque case. The biggest difference you'll notice between those cases and this one, just like the Noble existing, is that mirror polished bezel, which
that bezel, man. I mean, mine is scratched to hell, but I mean, you can't even tell. I mean, look at that. It looks perfect from where y'all are and from where I'm seeing it all the time. Only in like super direct sunlight can I really see the scratches on the bezel, but man, this thing looks amazing. So getting a GMT on this, man, I'm excited, man.
It's about a 10% discount, $2,150 US in pre-order. The full retail price will be $2,095. So you add it all up, end of August, firm delivery without any
looks
risk.
great.
So we're very excited about that. Very short pre-order window. And yeah, those are the main points: price and size. It's the Sellita SW330-2 movement, 56 hours of power reserve. Definitely go to the website, check out the videos, the pictures. You'll obviously get a flood of more information from us here on Instagram and Facebook.
Sounds like people are loving that green. That green's gonna go quick.
And the one thing I just want to point out that we haven't pointed out yet, but we'll dive in here a little bit, is this skeletonized GMT hand that I'm just absolutely.
That was the first thing that jumped out to me, was that it was skeletonized.
It works so well. You'll see some social media activity. I actually have footage of Mike you can't see him, but you can see the building he's in Switzerland with our designer Eric when this actually came to fruition. Like, I captured that moment. So this one's really special to me, just from a personal perspective, business perspective.
Watching their videos on the site, this thing looks incredible.
Yeah, and I mean, just kind of simple design elements, as Justin was touching on. The skeletonized GMT hand. You know, a lot of people have wanted us to do a GMT hand that goes over the indices, which is something that we really kind of nailed in previous models. It's still on the Atlas.
Looks like nothing but good comments so far on the original post.
And so we did some things. One, we made this GMT hand as discreet as we could by removing the luminescent material in the center of it. And then the tip of it is actually luminescent. So about 20% of the GMT hand actually will light up when the sun catches it and then it charges. So it's really kind of a unique kind of hand. It's to mimic the hour hand a bit, which is really neat. And then to kind of point out like the dial layout. So instead of doing our kind of classic where we put the GMT numbering on the rehaut, we moved it to the inside the dial so that the GMT hand would be able to kind of be clearer and track it better. So we kind of added a little busyness to the dial, to be honest, but it works exceptionally well.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, from some of the close-ups, it makes the dial look a lot busier than it is. I'm looking at it on their wrists right now, and they're kind of doing wrist rolls from about this distance. It looks like the Noble. It literally just looks like the Noble.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I think it's pretty damn cool, dude.
I'm sure you are.
From their live stream, it literally just looks like the Noble. It's only when you get up on it, so really for the wearer, that you're gonna be able to track that second time zone. So I think it's sick because someone like me, the SkyQuest is cool, but I probably wouldn't use the bezel to time a third time zone. I'll just keep it at its regular fixed spot. So something like this is going to be a little bit more useful to a person like me. So see them start answering some questions. We'll see what they say. Just seen Risty Business comment, "Take my money." Shout out to Risty Business on Instagram.
We're limited by production, and I think we're going to produce somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 of these in the next 6 to 12 months. And we'll catch up with it.
People are saying they didn't see this coming, so they're definitely getting questions about the Triumph.
See this in person. We will be in Chicago next week, this exact time next week, for the wind-up show for the good folks at One and Wound. So if you're in the Chicago area, Friday, July 12th, Saturday, July 13th, Sunday, July 14th, just Google Wind-Up Chicago. You'll find the website. I believe off the top of my head, the address is 223 North.
Everybody in the Instagram live asking for close-ups, but the website has the best videos and pictures for close-ups.
Just note something here, because I think it's really important, because people probably are wondering this. You know, they keep on saying, well, the Triumph is going to be done. The Triumph's going to be done. Yes, we had some fill-in from some extra dials, and so we tried to get as many as we could out there. And we're really at the scraping of the bottom of the barrel now. So yeah. I think there's I want to see.
I'm not going to say much about the Triumph, but what I will say is, from what I've heard,
and that's it.
I think looks good.
And just to be when's that coming? I'm hoping that in the next 12 months it's out. I don't want to make any promises about that. And will it have this? No concept of what it will have. We haven't designed it. So, but it will, of course, it'll be an evolution of that model. Number one. And number two, those are down to the last couple. And then the other thing that's kind of wild is the SkyQuest is about to lose a friend. We're about to have very few Opalin left, and it's the reality of where we are. Yeah. So we're excited.
Yeah, they're running out of them limited editions on the SkyQuest. I know the silver and black dial original Triumphs are almost gone, and they only got a few of them green ones left. So I think it makes sense for them to add another model while they're still waiting on the design of the Triumph. But yeah, this thing looks freaking good.
So yeah, any other questions?
Burning questions?
A lot of people excited about Wind Up, saying they'll see you guys next week. A lot of people love the green dial, hoping to see it make its way into other models.
I don't know. I mean, the green is one of those really tough colors where, I'll just call it as I see it. If we were to drop it into the Ocean King, people would probably tell us that we're copying another brand. And that's not really us at all. We're not.
Whatever. Make a green Ocean King, man. That shit would look good as I don't care.
SkyQuest, it wouldn't entirely make a lot of sense to drop a green dial in there. I'm always inspired by other brands too. I can't deny that. A couple of guys have really been able to pull off green flawlessly on the GMT without that. But this watch.
Strapping Leak asked about a blue Ocean King, which I've definitely been interested in as well, because I think a blue and black or an all blue would look great on the Ocean King.
And it's definitely not going into the standard Noble. This isn't just gonna sneak into that collection. No, that wasn't the plan. So sorry, guys.
So no green Noble, normal Noble.
We had to do this. We had a.
Like I said, I'm very glad they went with a whole new name, Noble Voyager, instead of just saying Noble GMT. So.
Okay, so hit the website. Pay attention to social media. We'll get a bunch of pictures and videos out there, but most of those are actually on the website already. And you know the drill. Call, email, DM with questions, concerns. We're always here to help. We'll take care of you. We'll give you all the info as we have. And we look forward to seeing everybody at Wind Up next week. Any other last questions, George?
Just a lot of love for the green. Wanting to see the green on the normal Noble.
Of course.
That ain't gonna happen.
Well, we did it. Yeah. Well, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Be good out there. Thanks so much.
All right, cool. They're wrapping it up. So basically, Noble Voyager is $21.50 on the pre-order, going up to, what did they say, $23.95 or something like that on the standard MSRP in 6 to 8 weeks. So if you want to take advantage of that discount, go grab it now. This thing is looking good, man. This thing is looking real good, especially looks like that green is getting a lot of love. But for me and just the versatility, I got a black dial, I got an anthracite dial. That blue one may be the one. I got to see it in person. Definitely interested to see how this plays with the Atlas. Obviously, two very different designs. I'm curious to see what people lean towards. I definitely lean towards this Noble. So excited to see what else comes out with this. Excited to see more from Monta in the future. And hopefully I can get my hands on one of these for review. So I'll let y'all know. See you on the next one.